Nowadays, the buzzword in Washington is tax reform. Nothing new. The difference this time is that our economy is being held hostage by a gargantuan $16 trillion monster, otherwise known as the national debt. To make the situation even worse, our ever-wise Washington politicians have created their own monster, also known as the sequester, which is just around the corner, supposedly in order to placate the national debt monster. Now, unless the party-first politicians in Washington get their act together before year's end, the U.S. economy is set to go over the fiscal cliff. If this happens, our frail economic recovery will, in effect, be nullified, sending the economy into another unnecessary tailspin. As usual, the politicians will scramble to stave off disaster with another temporary Band-Aid solution that once again kicks the can down the road. But wait, there is no need for Americans to continue living in a perpetual state of economic uncertainty under the yoke of the debt monster or the reckless actions of feckless politicians. What we need is a rational, uncomplicated, forward-looking tax system which is ready to go at the sound of a dog whistle. We need a system which will make budget deficits a thing of the past. We need a tax system which lowers taxes, can easily be understood by ordinary taxpayers, simplify their lives, and restore their long-lost faith in the system. Welcome to the Fair Automatic Simple Tax, also known as the FAST tax. FAST is not a partisan idea. It's not a Democratic idea. It's not a Republican idea. It's not an independent idea. In fact, FAST is an American idea. The Fair Automatic Simple Tax is FAST. Automatic, self-adjusting, and transparent. FAST lowers taxes, eliminates budget deficits, and the national debt. FAST generates lower tax rates than the current rates for individuals, for corporations. FAST eliminates all loopholes and deductions. All income is treated the same, including capital gains. FAST eliminates tax returns for most taxpayers, filing expenses and stress, budget deficits, and the national debt in 15 to 20 years or less, depending on the unemployment rates. How does FAST accomplish this? Everyone pays his or her own fair share. FAST is progressive, simple, and transparent. It consists of 8 income classes, or brackets. Each income class consists of 2 rates. The permanent rate, individuals pay 4% to 20.8%. Corporations pay 7%. And the temporary variable rate, which is 35% of permanent rate, recommended, auto-activated or deactivated by national debt, generates surpluses to pay off the national debt, disappears when national debt is paid off, and taxes go down to permanent rates. FAST is revenue neutral after the national debt is paid off. Here's a comparison of FAST rates versus current tax rates for 3 income classes. Here are 3 debt payoff scenarios based on 4, 5, and 6% FAST base rates. As you can see, the higher the base rate, the sooner the national debt is paid off. Here's the process. Congress adopts FAST as tax code. Congress sets national debt payoff period, number of years to pay off. Congress sets permanent tax rates, 4% base rate recommended. Optional, Congress sets running surplus amount generated once the national debt is paid off. $500 billion to $1 trillion is recommended. Congress sets temporary tax rate, TVR, to a value that achieves the target national debt payoff period, 35% of the permanent tax rate recommended. Once these rates are set, there should be no need for politicians to get involved with the tax rates because these will go up and down automatically depending on the state of the national debt. Only the IRS should be mandated to reset the base rate to a lower value if a surplus larger than the one initially agreed to by Congress is generated. Here are some of the other benefits FAST will provide. Reduction or elimination of tax evasion due to tax return inaccuracies. Significant yearly savings for the IRS from reductions in printing and mailing of millions of tax forms, envelopes, and pamphlets. A leaner IRS bureaucracy. Restoration of trust in the American economy and international financial market stability. Restoration of U.S. credit rating to AAA. FAST will bring stability to the U.S. economy and to world markets, which heavily depend on it. This stability, in turn, will allow more American jobs to be created. Again, FAST is not a partisan idea. It's not a Democratic idea. It's not a Republican idea. It's not an independent idea. FAST is an American idea. Contact your congressman, senator, and president and urge them to pass the legislation to replace our current unfair and inefficient tax system with the fair, automatic, simple tax. To learn how FAST sets and calculates its rates, please download the FAST calculator from www.sopocracy.com. www.sopocracy.com.